tell me about your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
No, I'll give it credit.
Good thing we sat low.
Yeah. Put on your hood.
All of them drop on you.
My kid graduated from middle school. He's doing well. He's not going to high school, but he is going to a Wednesday night at one of the churches for the teen thing. We still hang out. We still go do stuff. But, you know, he calls me when he's got things going on, tell me stuff. So that was not a connection I expected to make. And it really wasn't at first. But yeah, you do end up with that one or two that, you know, you do things with outside of the garage. You know, I know her as parents. You know, they know me, and one of the added unexpected perks of the job.
I think the girls open up more when they need to talk. I can usually pull it out of them. So I'm just there for, you know, fun and games, and then if they need to be serious, I can be there for them too. So it comes and goes.
Anybody else feel like you have, you know, one or two kids that when you think of the garage, those are the faces that come to your mind?
It's a little hard. I mean, I think a lot of my kids, I think it might be a trend. They move away. But it's good to know that even after that connection's been made here and they move states or they move counties, that they're still Facebooking me, they're still texting me, hey, what would you do in this situation? Or hey, can you help me out? Or how are things going? Like, just even though they're gone and I might not have that one-on-one connection like I used to, just the fact that even though I'm out of sight, I'm not out of mind, and that we're still connecting, that's always exciting to see. It's always exciting when people go away too, just to see their growth. That, you know, you might have planted a seed a couple years ago and they've moved on and you never see like what happens, but they make that contact with you and they're like got totally different lifestyle now, and it's just nice to see that somebody else has been watering that seed and they've come to know Christ.
But I have developed a relationship with, and you know, I think back where him and his buddies were looking for a church and they wanted to try Northside because they had gone out there to cut wood, and so they were, I think, curious and followed through, and the only way he could get there was if his mom brought him. And so, but we meet occasionally. I buy him a cup of coffee at the coffee shop and he just wants to talk. And I ask him questions and he answers them, and I got to take him up to Summit Racing with my kids last Friday.
Sweet.
Yeah. He wanted stickers, and so that was going to make him feel good to pass out stickers to his classmates, and that's a simple thing to do. And he walked with my kids around the store while I talked to somebody about getting something for my car. But anyway, so that's our relationship, and I just think sees me as a kind of a mommy figure, and I'm happy to do that. It warms my heart to have a teenage kid in my life. I have a girl who I'm working with. It's coming along. I get to drive her home from here and to and back, and she's starting to open up and trust me. I wanted to wring her neck in the beginning because she was so disrespectful, but you know, she's become very sweet and warm, and I look at her like a daughter now. So it's just really neat to see it. So it's coming along slowly, but we're developing relationships.
We started meeting with Deborah, and now after last week finding out that she has a very close friend, I've invited them both to go with me to get smoothies or something, you know, and they're going to go together. And so that way I could kind of expand our friendship and just getting together and talk, and gotten to know her mom through that and everything. But I think one of the most special relationships that we've had, Dick and I, is with Jamal. who is no longer, he's too old to be at the garage. But the first time he came, or the first time I met him, it moved my heart because he had asked for prayer because his grandmother hated him. And he said because he was black. And would we pray for him? And after that, he started like adopting us like grandparents. And I thought, well, see, there is an advantage to being older. And he'd come in and say, hi, Grandma, and Grandpa, give us a hug. And he always wanted to be there in the kitchen helping. And I mean, he had a lot of problems. And but I heard for him when he was hurting. And he's in jail now, and we've continued the friendship through letters, and we hope to go visit him. And he's looking forward, he said, when he gets out, to coming over, and he'd like me to bake him an apple pie, a homemade apple pie. So the thing is that this, even though he's out of the garage, the relationship can go on.
Sarah,
I was waiting for that.
she had her,
You have to speak up.
Sarah just had her baby 9 days ago. I got the on camera today, and she is one of the first 4 that came here.
Very first
back
night?
in December of 05. And I know we have teen moms. I don't want to say it's like the garage grandchild, but I think Sarah is really a garage grandchild where, you know, she's
Absolutely.
one of the first kids, and she has turned her life around. And it's just awesome to see progress, you know.